Hello everyone. In the previous video, we have talked about oxidation and reduction, oxygen transfer. Today, we'll be talking about oxidation and reduction, electron transfer. Before, the oxygen was transferring from one element to the other. However, here, the electron will be transferring. We'll take an example of a reaction between magnesium and copper oxide. So we'll take this equation and dissect it, see what does spectator ion means, see the ionic equation, and learn what does it mean until reaching these two equations that show which element gained electrons and which element lost electrons. Each one of these equations is called half equation. So this is the first half equation, and this is the second half equation. So we'll start talking about oxidation and reduction, electron transfer, on page 62. Oxidation and reduction, electron transfer. We'll take the reaction between magnesium and copper oxide. Here we have the reaction between magnesium and copper oxide. So magnesium plus copper oxide react to give magnesium oxide plus copper. Here the magnesium took the oxide from the copper and left it alone. Let's look at copper oxide and magnesium oxide. They contain oxide. So magnesium can be alone, and copper can be alone. Let's separate them. Copper oxide is made up of copper and of oxide, and magnesium oxide is made up of magnesium and oxide. So let's copy this equation. But instead of putting copper oxide, we will put copper plus oxide. And instead of magnesium oxide, we'll put magnesium plus oxide. As you can see right here, magnesium Mg became magnesium 2 plus. We said whenever an ion has the symbol plus, it means that it lost electrons. So any element or ion having a plus sign indicates that it lost electrons. However, if it was negative, it indicates that it gained electrons. Here magnesium lost electrons and became positive. However, copper 2 plus became copper with no charge. It gained 2 electrons since 2 plus is gone. But if you look at the equation, something did not change in the products, which is the oxide. The oxygen in the reactants was O2 minus, and in the products it remained O2 minus. It did not lose or gain electrons. We call it the spectator ion, since it remained stable in the reactants and in the products. So as we said, magnesium lost electrons and became magnesium 2 plus. Losing electrons means oxidation, so when the sign becomes positive, it indicates oxidation, which is loss of electrons. So loss of electrons is oxidation. However, Cu2 plus became Cu. 2 plus is gone, so it gained electrons. It underwent reduction. So gain is reduction. So this was the oxidation, reduction, electron transfer equation.